Do you ever feel it? That subtle shift in the air, like the universe just leaned in. This moment isn't random. You didn't just stumble here. You arrived at the exact second your awareness was ready to receive this. This is alignment, and right now, without knowing it, you passed a silent test. 97% fail it. They scroll, click away, get distracted, trapped in loops of digital noise and emotional escape. But you stayed. You're still reading, still feeling, still present. That means something has already begun. Deep inside, something stirs. Your breath may have slowed. Your heart rate shifted. Neural pathways long dormant are flickering back to life. This isn't just information, it's activation. You're not consuming content, you're recalibrating your field of possibility. Real transformation doesn't start with action. It starts here, with a whisper in awareness. A tiny shift in perception that ripples through every part of your life. And you're already in motion. What you're about to discover will change how you see consciousness, your hidden programming, and the blueprint of who you're meant to become. These aren't ideas most people find until decades of searching, lost, confused, chasing meaning in all the wrong places. But you sensed there was more. And that instinct, that quiet pull, is your higher intelligence speaking. Science confirms it. Your unconscious mind knows your next decision 8 to 10 seconds before you do. So as you read these words, the choice has already been made. If you stay, if you integrate, if you let this moment become the turning point it's meant to be, then the path is set. This isn't motivation. It's documented reality. How consciousness shapes experience, moment by moment. And beneath the surface, something even deeper is happening. Quantum research now proves consciousness collapses possibility into reality. Every second you stay fully present, the infinite field around you reshapes. You're not watching, you're co-creating. And here's what might shock you. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain's. It radiates several feet beyond your body. A signal broadcast into the quantum field. As these truths resonate within you, that signal changes. You begin emitting a new frequency, one that attracts synchronicities, people, moments aligned with your evolution. Ever felt like some encounters were meant to be? That's not coincidence. That's your upgraded vibration calling matching experiences into your life. At the intersection of your awareness and universal intelligence, powerful forces emerge. And right now, you're receiving exactly what your soul needs to level up. The fact that you're here, proof your unconscious mind has already chosen transformation. Your higher wisdom guided you. Your soul recognized this message, carried frequencies it needed. This resonance, that's your consciousness calling itself home. So let's go further. You didn't come here to just hear something. You came to transform, to feel deeply, rise authentically, and step into the version of you that's been waiting. By the end of this journey, you'll see the invisible walls that held you back and learn exactly how to break free. Not someday, now. That inner voice telling you to pay attention. That quiet knowing saying, "This is for me." That's your higher intelligence. Your soul recognizing its next phase. Yes, this is universal intelligence setting the stage for what you've always yearned for. You now have access to quantum wisdom. If your spirit seeks expansion, embrace this. Join those moving consciously forward, because time won't wait. It flows forward, indifferent to fear, excuses, or "I'll start tomorrow." And in this moment you're choosing, will you take conscious control of your reality? Or let life happen to you? Every thought, emotion, action, a stone dropped into an ocean of potential. Waves extend farther than you can see. One path leads to growth, courage, aliveness, walked by those who refuse mediocrity. The other? Stagnation, regret, the slow decay of unfulfilled dreams. Comfortable, but a prison. Truth is, your destiny doesn't start next year. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions, more knowledge or approval. It starts now with the next choice you make. Delaying, escaping, saying, tomorrow. Those are choices too. Choices that build your limitations brick by brick. Most don't realize they're doing it until they wake up trapped, asking, how did I get here? Tomorrow is an illusion. Excuses are endless. But perfectionism, that's just procrastination dressed up. The universe rewards movement, not planning. People who act at 70% certainty outperform those waiting for 90%. Because by the time you feel ready, the window has closed. Nobody ever feels ready. Not the ones who changed history. What set them apart? They moved anyway. Readiness isn't a feeling. It's a decision. Growth is messy. To evolve, you must leave your comfort zone, even when it's become a cage. Becoming who you're meant to be means letting go of who you've been. Your ego will resist. It'll whisper, you're not good enough. Wait longer. But these are stories, cleverly disguised fears. Right now, your consciousness faces a choice. Push through discomfort or retreat to what's easy. This tiny decision separates dreamers from those who manifest. The past is memory. The future is fiction. Power lives in this breath, this choice, this step. You're here because something in you wants more. So let's talk about that voice, the one that says, stop, you won't succeed. It sounds like you, logical, reasonable, but it's lying. It's built from old wounds, fear, and messages you absorbed when you were too young to question them. It predicts failure, not to harm you, but to protect you. But now it's protecting you from greatness. Every time inspiration strikes, you have about 5 seconds before doubt floods in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move or lose it. Wise people don't wait for fear to vanish. They count down and act. They choose their future self over present comfort. Comment below, I choose growth over comfort. Make it a declaration, a signal to the field that you're ready. Anxiety often wears the mask of wisdom. Fear whispers, be realistic. Wait until you're confident. But confidence comes from action, not before. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success began with someone scared, but committed. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to begin. The path reveals itself only after you start walking, not while you stand frozen. Readiness is a choice. Thank your inner critic for caring. Then lead from your soul. Right now, exactly as you are enough. You already have everything required. You're not broken. You lack nothing. There's a version of you that shows up in crisis, the one that refuses to quit. That version already exists. Just remember it. Let it rise. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. When you stop apologizing for your brilliance, it radiates unstoppable. Greatness isn't about being the smartest. It's about persisting when you want to quit. If this resonates, you're not just subscribing to content. You're aligning with your highest potential. Your power doesn't care about your past. It only asks, will you activate it? Your struggles aren't barriers. They're materials for your rise. Nothing has been wasted. Potential isn't found. It's awakened. When you choose purpose over fear, fear keeps you small. Purpose pulls you forward toward meaning, contribution, fulfillment. You've survived what was meant to break you. You're still here. That's not luck. That's power. People who thrive don't wait for perfect conditions. They work with what they've got, and you're more capable than you know. Now comes the real test. Action. Ideas without movement are just entertainment. Knowledge without application is fantasy. You're here because part of you knew you were ready. Now, translate insight into action. Take one step. Text someone. Write a goal. Start a habit. Don't wait for perfect. There is no perfect. Visualize yourself 1 year from now. What would that future self thank you for? Make that choice today. Drop one word in the comments. A word that captures the change you're choosing. Make it your energetic signature. Action creates clarity. Movement builds momentum. You figure it out as you go, and when you act despite uncertainty, help appears. Resources show up. Opportunities open. This isn't magic. It's how reality works when you shift your position in the quantum web. Each time you choose a new thought, you rewire your brain. But rewiring accelerates when intention meets emotion. Positive thinking alone isn't enough. The field responds to your true emotional state, not hopeful thoughts. So every hour, pause for 30 seconds. Notice your emotion. Then ask, what feeling serves my highest vision? Generate it. Feel it. You're tuning your electromagnetic field, and reality begins to mirror it. Soon, micro-synchronicities appear, calls from people you thought of, answers showing up out of nowhere. These aren't random, they're feedback. The world isn't separate from you. It's a mirror, literally, but don't chase signs. They're not the goal, they're confirmation you're aligned. Shift from doing to being. Instead of, how do I get this? Ask, who must I become to naturally attract it? Want love? Be loving. Want abundance? Think like a creator. Want health? Live like someone who values vitality. Your identity isn't fixed. It's created moment by moment. And the quantum field responds to your state of being, not your wishes. Time isn't linear. In elevated states, you pull guidance from your future self. That's why inspiration feels like remembering. Ask each morning, future me, what does my highest timeline want me to know today? Then listen. With your whole being, you're training quantum intuition, not based on past patterns, but on infinite possibility. As more people awaken, we create morphic resonance, making it easier for others to rise. Your growth fuels collective evolution. Your body isn't separate from consciousness. It's the vehicle. As you expand, your nervous system upgrades. Sensitivities, sleep shifts, new cravings. These aren't problems. They're proof of evolution. And the deepest shift? Seeing thoughts as passing clouds, not your identity. You are not your mind. You are the sky. Witness consciousness sets you free. You stop believing every thought. You choose which ones to feed. Thoughts shape emotions. Emotions drive actions. Actions create life. Master the sequence. Master your reality. Uncertainty isn't threat. It's space for miracles. Learn quantum trust. Faith that the universe is guiding you even when the path is unclear. Reframe fear. What if not knowing protects me from limiting my options too early? Intention without attachment is power. Clear vision, open path. Let the universe surprise you. Divine timing isn't delay, it's preparation. Like a tree growing roots underground, unseen. Most transformation happens beneath the surface. Stay patient, but actively. Keep showing up. Keep embodying. The harvest is coming. True mastery isn't mystical experience. It's staying centered in traffic, being kind under pressure, choosing peace in chaos. Enlightenment is bringing heaven to earth through your presence. You're not escaping life, you're transforming it. And now, you're entering the coherent field state. Synchronicities multiply. Reality bends. In my guide, if you feel this, you just hit quantum resonance. I reveal the physical signs, sensations, and practices to lock in this state daily. Linked below, but first, act now. Not tomorrow. Drop your word. Take your step. Choose yourself. Because the universe moves with those who finally say, I'm ready. This is your moment. Let it begin.